When we hear about the Kardashian-Jenner family, there is one member we never think of. Do you know who it is I'm talking about? Yes, Mr. Rob Kardashian. But these days, Robert is making headlines, and whenever that happens, his name is followed by Blac Chyna's name. What did Blac Chyna do this time? Well, since the family does not appear on Keeping Up with the Kardashians, we cannot watch their drama in detail. So that is why I've decided to tell you what is going on in this video and as many details as possible. So hit the little bell button and the subscription button before finding out who has the primary custody of Dream, Rob or Chyna. Many of us know the difficulties Rob Kardashian and Blac Chyna had to even be able to bring Dream into this world safely, and how many problems they had trying to co-parent after their separation. Raising a child is a hard job when you're with your partner. Now imagine how much harder it can be when the kid's aunts are from the most famous family in the world and the mother is the famous Blac Chyna. Probably this is why Rob has decided to take matters into his own hands. Without further ado, I delve into the details. Rob Kardashian has apparently asked the judge for the primary custody of his daughter Dream, and after hearing why he has decided to do this, you will agree with him. According to TMZ, in the new legal document Rob has filed, there are some very bold statements that I'm not sure if they're correct. Some things about illegal substance use and also alcohol use and twerking. To make matters worse, Blac Chyna also organizes many parties at her home even when Dream is present. All of this is the reason why Rob has decided to ask for the primary care, and he requests that Chyna will be permitted to see her daughter from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday with a monitor present. I know they will be thinking the same as me, that on the weekends is more parties are made. Rob also wants Chyna to submit a drug and alcohol testing no less than 30 minutes before each visit with Dream. Considering all of this behavior Blac Chyna has shown, Rob has all the rights to have the sole custody in my opinion. To add more reasons of why Chyna is not eligible, I gotta say that she has a very violent behavior. And according to TMZ, Chyna has made violent threats to people in her home and getting physical by throwing objects including knives and lit candles. There was even one case that she hurled sharp objects at her hairdresser. Rob's sister Khloe has also backed him up in this case. In the presented document, Khloe has claimed that she has noticed a behavioral change in Dream at her play dates with her cousins. She has also said that when Dream first gets back from being with Chyna, she is more in defense mode and decidedly more aggressive. Khloe added that she's heard Dream say that she doesn't want to go back to her mom. Also, Rob has claimed that Dream has apparently gotten physical with another kid in her gymnastics class last month. I really can't imagine what Rob is going through as a father. And according to Rob, Dream's behavior is not the only thing about her that has changed for the worse. Her personal hygiene has also gotten worse because of Chyna's parenting. He says that Dream arrives at his home with messy hair, dirty teeth, and even dirty nails. Another thing that is very concerning for Rob is the use of vulgar language, something that children absorb like sponges. Rob believes Chyna's influence has resulted in Dream developing a potty mouth, saying words like bitch and what the F. If these are true, this mom is doing a great job raising her child. However, despite Rob's desperate attempt, the judge denied his request for primary custody. According to Blac Chyna's lawyer, Rob's accusations are absurd, and in a statement he gave to E! News, he said Chyna will not back down from Rob and his family's attempt to take away her agreed-upon custody of Dream. She will continue to take all the necessary steps to protect her children, including defeating Rob's and his family's latest attempt to undermine Chyna's joy as a mother to Dream and her ability to make a living as a single mother, without any child support from Rob. Well, do you believe that there is a possibility that Rob has fabricated all of that and that he's lying just to take his daughter from Chyna? Why don't we go back a little bit in time to understand how all of this fuss started? Well, Chyna and her ex Tyga separated when Kylie stole his heart. Then, not long after this, Blac Chyna started talking to Rob Kardashian, and soon they started dating. And of course, the rumor started right around the same time. People were saying all of this is Chyna's scheme to take revenge from Kylie for stealing her fiancé. Do you guys also think she went through all of this to take revenge? Not long after Rob and Chyna started dating, they began their own reality show called Rob and Chyna. If you guys believe that Keeping Up with the Kardashians is controversial and you haven't seen this show, you better watch it. They literally were fighting all the time, and there were new scandals like every single episode. Despite everything, you gotta give credit to Miss Chyna for helping Rob at least at the beginning. Do you remember how he was having a really bad time because of his weight and how he had no self-esteem? Well, it was thanks to Chyna that he started looking after his health, started losing weight, and even taking care of his hair. When Robert got a bit better, he proposed to Chyna just 6 months after he met. The boy was in a rush. It was worth mentioning that neither Mommy Kris nor any of his sisters approved of his actions, but he did it anyway. The Kardashian clan never liked Chyna anyway, and they might have sensed what was about to happen. Back to Robert. This guy was so in love with Angela that in addition to the marriage proposal, he also asked Chyna to give him a child for his birthday present. Wasn't a cake enough though, bro? And soon, Dream was born. And months after, Chyna left Robert and moved out. Do you think she took advantage of him? I don't know. Well, she could have. Chyna confessed that she did all she could to make Rob better and always helped him in everything that she could, which is true to be fair. But she also added that Rob had mental problems and that he refused to seek help. She also said that he accused her of infidelity and even verbally abused her. Do you think Chyna was telling the truth about Rob Kardashian? However, this is not all. Just a short time after Chyna left Rob's house, leaving him heartbroken, her Instagram account got hacked, and Chyna's chats with more than 20 men while she was with Rob were revealed. We're not gonna judge though. And among those 18 screenshots that this hacker exposed from Chyna's account, there was conversations between her lawyer, Jaden Smith, the rapper Young Thug, and some more. And in them, she called Rob lazy, obese, and insecure. And you all remember, she was still his fiance back then, so she also gave Rob a year to recover and said that if he didn't, she would leave. And y'all know what happened. Maybe this was better for Rob. Better alone than in bad company, right? Not long after Chyna's account was hacked, she went and sued each and every one of the members of the Kardashian family, then sued Rob for not paying enough child support. Then it was said that Rob had been late in paying child support fees, and just so you guys know, the same thing happened to her first baby daddy Tyga, the father of her first child, King Cairo. Both had to pay a fee of $20,000 for their children. With all the money she received for child support, Chyna is able to support not only both of her children, but also her whole team, so she of course goes out and says she's an independent woman who doesn't need a man in her life. She also has a cosmetics company called Lashed, and since last year has started her own reality show called The Real Blac Chyna. And if you guys like drama, this show is perfect for you. The relationship she and her mother has is one to watch while eating popcorn. So now with all that I have mentioned to you, do you think Robert should have received primary custody of his daughter Dream? Do you think Chyna is a horrible mother? Well, let's talk about all of that in the comments, and remember to like, share, and become part of our Curious Sips family by subscribing to our channel. Until next time.